The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Typhoon Odette has left a trail of massive destruction in some parts of Visayas and Mindanao, including the Surigao provinces. The capital of Surigao City, or the city of Surigao for that matter, is now a shell of what it used to be as residents continue to appeal for assistance. Let's get more details on the ground. We have with us this afternoon Gemma Vansenia joining us over the phone. Hi, Gem. Good afternoon. Can you walk us through, please, on the impact of Odette in Surigao City?
Yes, Riza, some roads going to Surigao City are still blocked due to landslides and uprooted trees following the devastation brought by Typhoon Odette. When we arrived in the city yesterday, we saw that nearly all of the establishments were destroyed, including houses, especially those in coastal areas. Electric poles also obstruct the highway, causing traffic to motorists, and the airport had to be closed due to damage caused by Odette's strong winds. The Lipata port also had to stop its operations as the entire terminal was filled with debris. Its building is now subject for evaluation. We also met a group of fishermen who came all the way from the Nagat Islands in the hope that they could get some assistance. One of them, Nicanor Kalinawan, said they lost everything they owned and that their families have nothing to left to eat but coconuts and dead pigs. The group also said that they have yet to receive assistance from the local government. With both power and telecommunications outage, the local government is having a hard time consolidating information on the damage of Typhoon Odette. But one thing is sure, Riza, Surigaonons are appealing for help. What they need most now are food, shelter, water, and medicine. Riza?
Mhm. Jem, just a couple of questions. Do we have or were you able to check on the status of the evacuation centers in the area?
Riza, we checked some evacuations in Surigao City, but most of them are now empty as the evacuees already returned to their homes, and we've seen some of them already rebuilding their devastated homes. Riza?
Jem, we know that communication is challenging in the area, but as to the number of casualties or injured or missing, do we also have data?
Yes, Riza, since communication is indeed a problem in Surigao City, the LGU is having hard time consolidating their data. And as of this time, we are still waiting for their final list of casualties in the city. But as we checked some areas yesterday, we met some wounded residents due to debris during the Typhoon Odette. Riza?
hmm Okay. How about Jem for people that are hoping and wanting to donate and send help? Where can they course it through and how can they actually send them?
Yes. Since there is still no signal over the city, Congressman Bingo Matugas in a Facebook post said they are accepting donations through Coast Guard office there in Pasay City. And again, as of this time, Surigao Nons need water filtration system, medicine, food, shelter kits, construction materials, chainsaw, and clothes. Lisa?
All right. Thank you very much and stay safe there. That's Gemma Vansenya reporting to us live from Surigao City. Now, here are updates on other areas affected by Typhoon Odette. The Nagat Islands reported around 90% damage in its capital municipality due to Typhoon Odette. In an interview here on One News, the Nagat Islands spokesperson Jeff Crisostomo said they are already seeking help from neighboring provinces. Crisostomo also appealed to the national government and private organizations to extend assistance. The Cebu City LGU, meanwhile, will allocate up to 1 billion pesos for those affected by Typhoon Odette. Vice Mayor Dondon Ontiveros said the funds are for the city's relief operations, disaster response, and other needs of its residents. The initial budget of Cebu City was raised from 300 million to 1 billion due to the severe damage brought by the typhoon. And Bohol reported a quote great and all-encompassing damage across the province due to Typhoon Odette. Governor Art Yap said Boholanos have suffered greatly after their homes and agricultural livelihood were destroyed. So far, 49 deaths have been reported in Bohol. Now, the number of confirmed fatalities due to the onslaught of Typhoon Odette has increased to 31. Aside from this, the NDRRMC reported one individual missing and three injured due to the wrath of the typhoon. More than 181,000 families are affected by Odette's damage. Now, over 488,000 individuals are currently staying in evacuation centers. Authorities are still consolidating data from LGUs. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Typhoon Odette maintains its strength while moving over the West Philippine Sea. The typhoon was last located 430 kilometers northwest of Pag-asa Island, outside the Philippine area of responsibility. It is packing winds of 195 kilometers per hour with gustiness of 240 kilometers per hour. Now, Odette is seen to move northwestward to northward today through tomorrow morning. It is expected to weaken and be downgraded to severe tropical storm category by tomorrow afternoon or evening. Now, the typhoon is unlikely to directly affect the weather condition and bring heavy rainfall in the country. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The health department reported that around 2.3 million people were jabbed with COVID-19 shots during the second leg of the mass vaccination program. The inoculation drive occurred in 6 regions from December 15 to 17. The Judicial and the Bar Council endorsed 8 nominees for a Supreme Court Associate Justice post. The nominees for the position are Michael Aguinaldo, Apolinario Bruselas Jr., Amparo Cabotaje Tang, Ramon Cruz, Geraldine Faith Ekong, Antonio Co Jr., Maria Filomena C., and Raul Villanueva. And the Philippines has voted against the establishment of a UN International Commission that will investigate alleged human rights violation in Ethiopia. Foreign Affairs Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin explained that the resolution does not help the situation in any way. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.